Hi, welcome back. So in this video, we'll write test cases for registration with positive scenarios. That is, we need to check whether we are able to register or not. Okay. So to do that, we need to enter all valid inputs in the registration form and try and register. Okay. Before that, we need to create all the positive test data, that how many different types of positive and valid inputs are possible. So if we go to the problem statement, user id has minimum 4 characters, maximum 20 characters, and it can contain characters and underscore. Okay, so let's create valid inputs for user id. So as you can see here, the first thing is all characters, which is allowed, greater than 4 characters and less than 20 characters. So this is a valid user id. The second one is all numbers 1 to 8. This is also a valid user id. Okay. What is the third possibility? User id can also contain underscore, right? So ocean underscore India. So this is also a valid input. Then the fifth one is ocean underscore 1 NDIA. So it contains characters, underscore, and a numeric, which is allowed. Now, if you remember boundary value testing, we need to check for the boundary values. So here, the user minimum length of a user ID is 4. So we need to test the minimum value. So test is exactly of 4 characters. Okay, and the maximum characters that is allowed for a user ID is 20. So ocean India, when we have written twice, it becomes 20 characters. So only this much of these many possibilities are there for valid user IDs. So that we need to write it down. Same thing we need to do for password. How many different types of valid passwords are possible? In our problem statement, password is minimum 8 characters and maximum it can be 30 characters, and it contains alphanumeric characters. That is, it contains any characters. Okay. So a valid password can be all integers, all characters, a mixture of integers, characters, and special characters. Then we'll see whether a password of exactly length 8, that is also a valid password, and we have a password with 30 characters. Okay, so we have mentioned all valid inputs. So confirmed password is similar to password. Okay, for mobile, our problem statement says that mobile has to be 10 digit numeric value. Okay, so mobile has 10 digits, so here we have mentioned 10 digits. Now no more possibilities are there as a valid input, so we have only one for mobile. For email, the two possible types of email ID that is possible is .com and .co.in. So we have mentioned that. Okay, and we also have alternate email. So alternate email can also contain uh, the same format like .com or .co.in. And finally, we have address. So address contains any special characters. Okay, I have not mentioned anything. You can just try out with your own home address or office address. Okay, so first prepare all the positive data, and then we have to write test cases. Now one important thing to remember here is that whenever we fill a registration page, password and confirm password, they both has to be always same. Okay, and in case of email and alternate email, if you enter email, then alternate email has to be something other than what you have entered in email field. Okay, so first you need to prepare positive test data, because we want to test positive scenarios, because we want to check whether we are able to register or not. Okay, so let's write the test cases for positive test scenarios in the next video. Thank you.